Alright everybody, welcome back to Arcade Time. Now in the previous episode I promised you that I would tell you guys what really irritates me, and this is what it is. So within this game, if someone asks you if you want to listen to something, and you say no, they make you listen to it. Anyway, like I heard it before, and I've played it so many times, and I really don't want to listen to it. But I'm sitting here and I'm forced to do it every time.
They're trying to teach children a very important value of life, and that is to respect your elders. If they want you to listen to something, you must listen.
I don't think that is the purpose.
Are you sure?
I think so.
I mean, you never know.
Maybe.
I always took it as that, but
I
right.
didn't. I just think of it as like an annoyance. But we should totally finish the conversation we were having with the Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
So what they did is, well, there's like a lot of doors, but most of the time they'll just, they'll have a bunch of models or whatever, and they'll just change them. I think that's really cool. Actually, technology is getting really impressive in film. They have like these trackers on the people's bodies.
Oh yeah.
They're just suits, and basically what they do is they have them on joints and fingers or whatever. If it requires a lot of finger movement, and they'll put them on their face if it requires expressions or whatever. And all they do is they just track the points, and then when they bring it into the 3D software they're using, or 2D sometimes, but most of the time, if it's a character, they'll be doing 3D.
Okay.
They just track the point on the character. So the character 3D model will have joints, just like a human. It has a skeleton, and they call them, skeletons.
Is it kind of like, okay, this is off topic, but the scene in Big Hero 6 where he tracks Baymax and then he puts that video of the guy doing karate into the same...
That is interesting. Yes and no.
Okay.
We don't have things that are that great because obviously he wasn't wearing a tracksuit. It was just a movie. But yes, he analyzed the movements of his skeleton and applied it to, in that case, Baymax's actual skeleton.
Okay.
So yes and no. It's really interesting. It's just, so if I have a track point on my knee, track point on my ankle, track point on my thigh,
Okay.
and they track those, they can just add the movement of my knee, ankle, and thigh to the skeleton's knee, ankle, and thigh, and it'll just move in the same position that mine did, and that just kind of creates, realistic movement, because nothing really looks right if you just hand animate things.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why when you see like animations made by small companies or even like solo people like who only animate by themselves or with a small team,
Okay.
the animations look really rough and not realistic at all.
Give me an example.
Like I don't know if you watch them on YouTube, but there's like a lot of but just short 3D films.
Okay.
And the characters will just have movements, and it's just kind of an irregular, like they'll step irregular, like their legs won't bend right or things like that. And it's because the person who's animating it has to sit there and bend every joint with a little rotator tool and just eyeball it until it thinks it's okay. And like if you messes something up, you have to go back and change. It's just a really long process. And anyway, that's why all the studios use tracking now.
It almost makes it makes it more intriguing to me to realize when you watch something like Gollum moving so, I don't know, irregularly, and then you sit there and you realize a human actually did this.
Yeah.
It almost makes it more intriguing to me.
Yeah, and it's actually almost more lazy that they did it because it really is a lot easier. You see, they tied he had like little arm crutches.
Okay.
And I don't know, where was that movie? I think it was. Like little arm crutches, and he would put them on the ground and he'd crawl like really weird because his arms are like twice as long as normal and stuff.
Oh.
And they use that as his arms as well, which is kind of cool.
That's
I don't remember if that was The Hobbit though, or Lord of the Rings.
I don't remember seeing that because I believe I watched the entire behind the scenes for The Hobbit.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, guys, like the entire reason we got into this topic is because we recently watched the behind the scenes for the movie. So, it was not just crazy. Like, oh, remember that 5 years ago thing with that movie? Yeah, this is what happened.
Yeah, we do talk about stuff like that though, too.
Well, yeah, we do. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
I do. You know what that made me think of?
What?
Shrek.
Okay.
Shrek was a good movie.
Shrek is one of my favorites.
Dude, we're totally off topic of this video game, but there's so many things to talk about. People are gonna know me so well. If you guys, DreamWorks is amazing.
Best animation company.
If I had the choice to pick a studio to work for like some type of animation or anything, it would definitely be DreamWorks.
Same. There are so many good movies that come from DreamWorks.
Like, if you think of any like the classical movies that you grew up loving, you got like Shrek, Prince of Egypt, El Dorado.
Yes.
Those are movies that.
And then some of my favorites are Kung Fu Panda and How to Train Your Dragon. That also come from DreamWorks.
Those are like they're not. I'm not saying that other studios aren't good, but I feel like as far as animation goes, they're probably the best studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. That's all I have to say. If you guys, hey DreamWorks, if you're listening, someone that works at DreamWorks, you guys can hit me up. I give you my demo. Not really. I know a bit about it. I know a decent amount.
You know a lot about a lot.
Thank you.
You pretend you're so dumb, and then you shock me like every day with how intelligent you are. It must be a guy thing.
I enjoy learning things that I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys see, I know you guys saw it. The Arcade Time intro, the arcade machine. That's a little simple model I did. Took me like maybe an hour. It wasn't too bad, but like, so I'm decent with modeling. The lighting, I think the lighting looked pretty good and stuff on the intro. And then the song, that was an original piece composed by us.
It was.
Then we have to talk to this guy. If you guys enjoyed it, let us know. It was, I actually think it turned out really well.
I do too.
We ended up doing you ended up doing the rough type kind of
draft of the music.
Basically,
I composed it, technically.
Yeah, she composed it, and then I, after she did the, I hate how it puts no instead of yes. Every time I have to pay attention just to say that I don't want to hear him again. But yeah, she did the piece where she wrote it and then like demoed it to me, and then we both went through and crap. I have to get there quick because I'm not standing outside like we did last time for an entire night. But then we cleaned it up. It sounded really good. So let us know if you guys liked it. I think it ended up pretty well. We put in a lot of work to.
It makes me want to create more music almost.
Yeah, well, I actually really do enjoy it.
Oh, no.
I would like to as well.
You're not gonna make it.
I'm going to make it. Don't you dare say that to me. Okay, I think we got this. According to my calculations, we're like.
Not gonna make it.
Oh no! No!
And. Oh, come on.
No! Oh, I thought I could jump on the bridge. I thought I could hop. I hate everything. Oh my gosh. How do I even... Oh yeah, it's over here. They need to give you more time for that. Come on, guys. It is so irritating. Now I have to sit out here and fight skeletons. That is irritating. I wish I had this Sun song. But,
I feel like you say that every time you play this game.
It's so well.
You complain about the Sun song until you get it.
Well, yeah, I should have got it. And I've gotten it multiple times. Like, if I'm not paying super attention of like where I'm side hopping, I just don't get it.
I still can't believe you did it.
I thought it was angled right. Because like, I thought it was like this, you know, kind of diagonal. I thought I was gonna hop like between, like right there, and then jump on the bridge. But apparently not.
Oh, just stay in the water. They can't get you there.
Well, I know. I just don't like it. Ugh.
Is there any Zelda game? I know this is really random, but is there any Zelda game that if you stay in the water long enough, you drown?
Yeah, Wind Waker.
Wind Waker? Okay. Because I was trying to remember. I was like, I'm almost positive there was one, but I couldn't think of one.
And then there's wait, drown? Yeah, Ocarina of Time.
If you stay in the water long enough?
Well, if you have your iron boots on.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that counts. Did you know that there is 20 rupees right here?
Yes, I did.
Okay. But yeah, if you go underwater without your Zora suit in Ocarina of Time, you drown with your iron boots. And then there's a lot of the Zelda games don't even let you go in the water or you die. Basically, all the ones that are not 3D.
Yep.
There's a couple exceptions, I think. Is there a couple exceptions? Yeah, there is. There's Minish Cap, I believe. Lets you swim in the water.
I don't know if I've played a whole lot of 2D Zelda games.
I've played my fair share of 2D Zelda games. I haven't beaten a lot of them. I don't know. I've beaten a lot of Zelda games, but there's quite a few that I haven't.
The games that are angled kind of up and like they're above, but they're at an angle, so it's not eagle view. It's
it's
just
called 2.5D.
Okay, that's what I was wondering because I've heard it called 2.5 and I've heard it called 1D before, which is I don't know why they would call it 1D at all. But
no, that's not 1D.
I've heard it called both, so it confused me. I just had to make sure.
I don't remember what 1D is. I don't think it's that angle. It might be. It might be 1D.
I really don't know. I've just heard it called both. It could be people that are confused but
probably. They're confused with their emotions. Okay, so we need to talk to this young child. It's kind of weird.
Out of all the girls in Zelda games, which one do you think is the most attractive?
Like in every Zelda game?
Yes, in every Zelda game. It's just every Zelda game.
Okay, because I don't really find pixelated like polygons attractive. So I don't.
Yeah, not this one. Obviously, this one's no.
I
Well,
would.
Twilight Princess, maybe.
So any lady. How about Hyrule Warriors? Does that count?
Okay.
Because there's a really attractive person in one of the characters you can be.
What's that?
Which character?
Yeah.
I don't remember what her name. Well, there's two. I think one is not. Is it Leah? Yes. See, now it's on yes, and you have to move down to no. That always irritated me. I don't remember what her name is. You should look up the Hyrule Warrior characters. You'll see what I mean. There's
Oh, nope. I'm sorry. Don't have my phone.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fine. Mine's charging, so I don't remember her name is, but there's some pretty and it looks good. It's a very well graphics game. I don't know what you would call that. So it's done really well. So yeah, I think that if we're going by attractive, then that one would probably be all right.
You know, I don't think I ever thought of video game characters as being attractive. And this is before I knew what fan art is.
I just stop you right there.
Okay.
Lara Croft, Tomb Raider. I don't care who you are. No, that is an attractive video game character.
Okay.
Have you seen her?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Especially in Rise of the Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very attractive.
I mean, now I think that some of them are like, what's his name? Is it Connor in Assassin's Creed 3?
Yes.
Okay, he's attractive for a video game character.
I don't remember what he looks like.
He's the half Indian
Oh yeah,
guy.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I've played a lot of Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
I've played.
Yeah.
Well, I played Assassin's Creed 3, and first, and then I played 1, and then Liberation,
Okay.
and then Black Flag, and then Unity. And so yeah, I kind of forgot which one he was.
You played a lot more than I have. I've only played the third one, and then I watched you play Liberation. Some.
Yeah. Unity was I bought Unity to play it with people, and the multiplayer was fun, but if you played alone, it's kind of boring.
Oh yeah.
But
I think if you play anything alone, for the most part, it's pretty boring.
I think the entire like purpose of the game was like a multiplayer Assassin's Creed game, though.
Okay.
So, but I don't have friends, so I ended up playing it with either one other person or by myself.
We just talked to one of your friends earlier today.
Excuse me. Who was that? Oh yeah, yeah we did. No, but that was before we were even friends, actually.
Oh.
That was back in
okay.
2014. I only had one friend,
Oh,
especially because we moved.
Oh yeah, we moved.
Now we have to stand here and wait for the chicken to hatch.
What?
Oh crap! A little
He
bit
did
early.
get the chicken this time, right? Okay, last time we
Yeah.
played this, he
Yeah,
ran
it-
all the way over here and waited overnight, and then found out he didn't have it.
I talked to her though, and yeah, we weren't paying attention. I was paying attention this time though to make sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the game glitched.
Last
It
time.
had to because I know I talked to her. I'm not that stupid. I mean I wouldn't get caught for no reason and then not talk to her. Like it's a routine. You have to get caught. You have to talk to her. Get the chicken. I know that I talked to her. But
Well.
well, I'm pretty positive I did. So I totally forgot what this guy was doing here. Was he delivering milk?
I believe so.
Okay. Follow-up question. What is he doing here?
He's sleeping.
No, but like here. Like in this area. Why didn't he go like through the gate or whatever?
Because that's
I guess
the
there's a door right there,
storage.
but-
Yeah.
But
The delivery area.
and then like why right in my way? I mean there's a nice little spot under the
He's
tree here.
tired. He can't help it.
Well, no, but he's out in the sun. He's just there's a tree right there. Provide him a little bit of shade.
Have you ever fallen asleep in public?
Yes.
Where?
At school.
Oh, okay, that doesn't count.
Well, that's public.
No, I mean like
How about a bus?
public, like
I slept on a bus.
no, like like a shopping mall or a public park or something.
Probably. I fall asleep when I'm tired.
I don't sleep very well, so I can't.
Well, I don't either. Like, well, I don't sleep well at night. But if I'm really tired, I will fall asleep. And what
Yeah.
kind of makes me mad is I have the most boring class ever. It's college class.
Mm-hmm.
It's environmental science.
Oh, okay.
I have another class. It's music appreciation, which it's not that bad.
He actually appreciates music more.
Well-
He really does.
No, I just don't mind classical music as much as I did before. I don't really enjoy it, but like before, if I heard classical music, I was like, oh, like with this again, jeez, like who freaking wrote this? This is gross.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, now I can kind of listen to it and be like, yeah, all right.
There's a couple songs you like too. But what were you
That is
saying
true.
about?
I cannot stay awake. I just can't stay awake in the environmental science class.
You must have a terrible teacher.
It's
because-
impossible. It's just so boring. Like in the music appreciation class, the teacher's all like, "Oh," he kind of gets like angry about stuff. He was like, "You guys wrote on the worksheet. You didn't write the composers. You wrote the what was it?" He's like, you wrote the names of performers, not the composers. I took points off of all of your things for that. And, like a bunch of things. He's just like, he gets like mad about things. And I totally, oh crap. I totally wasn't using like a good voice. He was like angry. And he's just like, at least he keeps me awake. But like, I'm like, geez, dude, you're scaring me.
Yeah. Sometimes teachers that are scary are the most effective.
Well, actually, yeah. But I'm just like, it's college class, dude. Don't yell at me. All right, guys. Well, I think we're reaching a pretty good time here.
Oh.
We're gonna go ahead end this episode right here, I think. Thank you all so much for joining us this fine evening. And we'll see you guys next time.